At the start of the story, we see a couple, Anna and Luis, chatting in their bedroom. Meanwhile, an emergency news alert comes on the TV, but neither of them pays any attention to it. They just ignore the news and go to sleep. Little did they know, ignoring that emergency news would turn out to be the biggest mistake of their lives. The next morning, as soon as Luis opens his eyes, he notices the neighbor's girl standing at their door, staring at them in a really strange way. Seeing this, Luis thinks maybe this girl has come here seeking help. So Luis calls her over. But when she gets close, Luis' eyes go wide open. Her mouth is completely slashed. Even though her mouth is cut, she doesn't seem to be in pain, which confuses Luis. He rushes to help her, wakes up his wife Anna, and asks her to call an ambulance so they can get the girl to a hospital. But then, that girl suddenly turns into a bloodthirsty beast and the girl bites Luis on the neck, making him scream loudly. Hearing his cries, his wife Anna wakes up and quickly rushes over, pulling the girl away from Luis and throwing her aside. But now the girl starts moving towards Anna to bite her. Seeing this, Anna panics and quickly closes the room door behind her. She then grabs a cloth and tries to stop the bleeding from her husband's neck. But the girl had bitten Luis so badly that the bleeding just wouldn't stop. She was about to. That's why Anna starts calling an ambulance. But as soon as she turns around, she sees her husband, who was writhing, in pain just moments ago, standing. They're perfectly fine, like nothing happened. Before Anna can make sense of it, Luis attacks her, trying to bite her. Struggling, Anna manages to break free and rushes into the bathroom, locking the door behind her. But then Luis tries to break the bathroom door down. Seeing this, Anna panics. Just as she's about to quickly open the bathroom window and climb out, Luis grabs her leg. Anna kicks him to break free, rushes out of the house, and heads straight to her car. But then she spots her neighbor shooting at people with a gun. Anna's completely confused, not knowing what's going on. So she asks her neighbor, "What's happening here?" The man points the gun at her and yells, "Stay away from me, otherwise I'll kill you." Actually, when that guy sees bloodstains on Anna's body, he realizes she's infected too. Just as he moves forward to kill her, suddenly an ambulance speeds in from behind and crashes into him hard, killing him on the spot. Seeing this, Anna gets really scared. When she looks around, she notices everyone is in a frenzy. People are running all over, trying to find a safe place to protect themselves. The whole area is burning in flames. Just as Anna is about to get out of there, Luis steps outside the house and runs towards Anna, trying to kill her. To save herself, Anna quickly jumps into the car, starts it, and begins to drive away. But then Luis jumps onto the car and starts smashing the windshield. Anna somehow manages to throw Luis off the car and starts driving away. But Luis doesn't give up and keeps chasing her. Just as he's running behind Anna's car, then suddenly, his eyes land on a woman standing nearby. And instead of going after Anna, Luis starts moving towards her. Meanwhile, Anna quickly turns on the car radio and hears that a dangerous zombie virus has spread all over the city, infecting many people. The virus is spreading fast because if an infected person bites a normal human, that person also turns into a zombie. That's why the radio urges everyone who isn't infected to find a safe place. Immediately, check out the place. Now here, we see the whole city's situation. Turns out the entire city's been destroyed because of the zombie virus. Suddenly, a security guard shows up and tries to snatch Anna's car keys. But Anna manages to kick him off and free herself. In the chaos, the car goes out of control and crashes straight into a tree. The crash is so hard that Anna immediately passes out. After a while, she comes to and gets out of the car. Just then, a police officer appears. The officer points his gun at her and asks Anna to say something so he can figure out if she's a zombie or a regular person. Then Anna says, "Please don't kill me." Hearing this, the police officer realizes Anna isn't infected because zombies can't talk. Now Anna also understands that her life will be safe with this police officer. So she asks him for help. The officer agrees to help Anna and tells her to keep following him. After walking a bit further, they come across 3 more people, and among them, there was this girl named Laura, who was 8 months pregnant, and her husband Andre was with her. Along with them was their third friend, Michael. So this group of 5 started looking for a safe place to stay. After moving a bit further, they spotted a big mall up ahead and decided to live there because it seemed like a safe spot. Plus, the mall had plenty of food and supplies. So as they reached the mall's entrance and started opening the door, they suddenly realized, looks like the door is locked from the inside. Just then, a zombie spots them from a distance and starts rushing towards them fast. They even start shooting at the zombie, but the bullets don't seem to have any effect. Plus, the noise from the gunfire attracts more zombies from nearby, all heading their way. With no other option, the police officer quickly shoots the lock to break it, and they rush inside the mall, slamming the door shut behind them. Once inside, they stay completely alert. They check every corner of the mall to make sure there's no zombie hiding anywhere. But the good thing is, there aren't any zombies inside the mall, so they all sit down for a bit, taking a breath of relief. But then Michael says they should carefully check every single door in the mall to make sure none of them have been left open. Everyone agrees with Michael. After that, they start checking every corner of the mall again. When Michael heads toward the storeroom, he hears some really strange noises coming from inside. Hearing that, he quietly opens the storeroom door and freezes when he sees what's inside. There's a zombie eating a person, and now the zombie spots Michael too. Right after, the zombie lunges at Michael to attack him, but Michael quickly defends himself by stabbing a sharp piece of wood into the zombie's head. Meanwhile, the police officer hears Michael's noises. Just as they're about to head toward Michael, another zombie shows up and attacks the pregnant woman. But here, the police officer catches the zombie and tries to kill it, but the officer is struggling against the zombie. Then, Anna bravely grabs the officer's gun and shoots the zombie. Now, everyone quickly starts running away and they get into the elevator to go upstairs. But as soon as they open the elevator door on the next floor, 3 security guards are standing there pointing guns at them. That's when we find out that these 3 security guards have taken over the mall. These guards, the leader, whose name is CJ, tells these people to leave because their presence puts everyone in danger. Michael tries to explain to CJ that the entire mall downstairs is swarming with zombies, and if they go down there, they'll get killed. But CJ doesn't care and firmly forbids them from coming up to the other floor. Then Andre pleads with CJ, saying, please, help us. My wife is pregnant, and if she goes outside, if she stays alive, then my unborn child will be killed too. After everyone keeps begging, the CJ finally agrees and lets them in. But on one condition: before coming inside, they all have to hand over their weapons. With no other choice, they give their weapons to the CJ and come up to the other floor. Once inside, they watch the news on TV, where they find out that the zombie virus has spread throughout the entire country. And this virus spreads from one person to another. It's happening really fast. They also find out that there's only one way to kill these zombies, and that's by shooting them in the head. Now there's this pregnant woman with them who starts feeling something weird. So she quietly takes her husband to the bathroom and shows him a zombie bite mark on her hand, telling him that she's been bitten and is now infected too. Hearing this, Andre turns to his wife. He calms her down and tells her not to worry. Nothing's going to happen to you, but you can't tell anyone about the zombies' claw marks. Meanwhile, everyone else is sitting there really worried because they're stuck among the zombies and now they have to find a way out of here no matter what. So CJ gives orders to the police officers that they need to go up to the roof and create a big SOS sign, so if any helicopter flies by, it'll know there are survivors here. Following CJ's orders, they start making a big SOS sign. They decide to go for it. Here, they see that all the zombies nearby are heading towards the mall. Seeing this, they get really scared. And just then they hear gunshots coming from the market near the street. CJ looks that way through his binoculars and spots a guy on the roof of a gun shop. The guy writes a message on a board telling them "My name's Andy, and I'm the only one left here. So please help me." Then the guy points up at the sky. When they look up, they see a helicopter. And everyone gets really happy because they think the helicopter is coming to rescue them. So they all start shouting loudly and pointing at the helicopter. But the helicopter is too far away to see them properly, and before they know it, it flies out of sight. Seeing this, everyone feels really disappointed. Night is about to fall, so they go back to the mall and fall asleep. The next morning, one of CJ's buddies looks at the CCTV screen and finds out that a truck he's coming towards the mall, trying to protect himself from zombies. And that guy tells everyone about it. Now everyone wants to save the people inside the truck. But CJ isn't having it. He says, "We don't know if the people in the truck are normal or infected. If even one of them is infected, all of us could die." So he's not willing to take that risk. The others don't listen to CJ and decide to rescue the people in the truck anyway. Hearing this, CJ gets angry and points his gun at everyone. He points his gun and says that if anyone helps the people in the truck, he'll kill them. One of CJ's own men isn't happy with CJ's decision and tells him they should save the people in the truck. CJ then points his gun at him too and says he'll be the first to kill him. While these two are arguing, Michael sees an opportunity, grabs the gun from Bird, and at the same time, the officer catches CJ and takes his gun away. Now, they lock up CJ and Bird in a room. They make a plan to save the people inside the truck. Michael says, "Andre and I will go downstairs to distract the zombies. Meanwhile, you guys take advantage of the opportunity and bring the people from the truck inside the mall." Michael and Andre head down to the basement, while Anna and Laura stand on the roof, signaling the truck to come toward them. The truck driver reverses the vehicle, running over a bunch of zombies, and parks the truck near the mall's entrance. Here, Michael and Andre face the zombies. Shooting while doing this, they manage to get everyone from the truck inside the mall. But then they realize that a woman in the truck is very sick. Seeing her, Anna says she might be able to help because she's a nurse by profession. Anna takes the woman into a room and starts checking her. However, the woman's condition gets worse, and after a while, she dies. Anna then tells the guard there to throw the dead body outside. But suddenly, the woman gets up and sits, then suddenly turns into a zombie and charges at Anna. But Anna quickly grabs an iron rod and stabs it into the woman's eye, killing her on the spot. After that, Anna goes to another survivor and, after checking him, realizes that this survivor is also infected from a zombie bite. Anna then returns to her friends and tells them that anyone bitten by zombies will soon turn into zombies themselves. Hearing this, Andre completely breaks down because his wife has also been bitten by a zombie. But Andre still hasn't told anyone the truth, and here, Anna tells everyone in the group that one of the new survivors is also infected and is going to turn into a zombie soon. Hearing this, Michael says they need to kill that guy quickly, or else he could become a threat to them. After that, everyone goes to confront that man. But his old man's daughter finds out that these people have come to kill her father. So she starts crying and begs, "Please don't kill my father. He's the only family I have left in this world." But Michael says, "If we let your father live, he could become a danger to all of us." Hearing this, the old man realizes Michael is right. So he hugs his daughter and explains, "If I survive, it could put all of you in danger." She cries and walks away from her father so she doesn't have to watch him die right in front of her. Now the others, they leave from there, and the police officer waits for the old man to turn into a zombie. As soon as the old man starts turning, the officer shoots him dead. Hearing the gunshot, the girl realizes her father has been killed. Meanwhile, Andre goes to his wife, and when he sees the virus spreading on her body, he becomes sure that Laura is slowly turning into a zombie too. But he doesn't tell Laura the truth because he doesn't want their unborn son to know about it. So, it doesn't really affect anyone. That's why he tells his wife, "You're not meeting anyone anymore. You're going to stay right here in this room because there are zombies roaming outside. I don't want the zombies to hurt you." Meanwhile, when the officer goes up to the roof, he sees that even more zombies are gathering outside the mall. Days go by like this, and the officer ends up becoming good friends with the guy at the gun shop across from him. Meanwhile, everyone else inside the mall starts feeling pretty happy because there's nothing they're missing inside. Here, they had everything they needed, and they happily started living their lives there. But one day, suddenly the power went out, and darkness surrounded them. They couldn't just stay in the dark like that, so everyone decided to go down to the basement to start the generator, and they began heading toward the generator room. Just then, Bird felt like something unknown was following them constantly. Hearing this, everyone got alert and started looking around all directions. But they can't see anything, but they can hear the sound coming from that spot. And as soon as they switch on the light on the pillar ahead, they spot a cute little dog hiding behind it. Seeing the dog, they all breathe a sigh of relief, and Michael calls the dog over to him. Just then, a zombie suddenly attacks Bird from behind and bites him on the neck. Bird screams loudly, and hearing his scream, a bunch of other zombies start moving towards them. Now these guys have to save their lives. They start running fast and quickly open a gate in the fence, and everyone gets behind the fence mesh. Now the zombies try to break through the fence mesh to get in, and some even climb over the barbed wire, moving towards them. Then these guys try to stop the zombies by shooting at them, but their guns run out of bullets. So Michael quickly grabs a petrol pipe and pours petrol on the zombies. Just as the zombies are about to break through the fence mesh and come inside, so CJ quickly throws a lighter into the petrol and sets it on fire. A bunch of zombies burn up and die in the flames, and these guys manage to get back upstairs. Meanwhile, we see Andre, who had hidden his wife, Laura, and chained her up in a room because she was turning into a zombie. Also, it was time for Laura to give birth. Andre covers her mouth with a cloth so no one can hear her screaming. And after a lot of effort, Laura gives birth to her baby, but now Laura has completely turned into a zombie and tries to kill Andre. The good thing was, Andre had tied her up beforehand, so she couldn't bite him. Just then, an old woman hears Laura screaming and comes inside. When she sees that Laura has turned into a zombie, without thinking twice, she grabs a gun and shoots Laura. Seeing this, Andre gets furious and angrily asks the old woman, "Why did you kill my wife?" After that, Andre struggles to control his anger, losing control. He shoots the old woman, but before she dies, she shoots Andre and kills him too. That's how all three of them end up dead. Just then, hearing the gunshots, the others rush over and, seeing the scene, realize that all three are gone. Now, when Anna looks at Andre's newborn daughter, she discovers that the baby is also a zombie. Seeing this, Anna, even though she doesn't want to, ends up killing the baby. After that, everyone gathers together, and the police officer tells everyone that if we stay here, one by one, we'll all end up dead because no one's coming to help us now. So we have to figure out a way to get out of here on our own. Everyone agrees with the officer, and they start planning how to escape. Then Michael says that not far from here is the sea, and we have 2 big trucks parked. If we use the trucks to get to the seaside, we can take a boat to a nearby island where there are no zombies. Now everyone thought this was a good idea, and they started modifying those 2 vehicles they were about to take from here. They put strong steel plates on the side grills of the vehicles so zombies couldn't get in, and they wrapped barbed wire all around the cars, completely blocking the zombies' path. Now the vehicles were fully ready to leave from here. There was just one thing left to do: modifying the vehicle's weapons. Here, Michael and Anna were in the vehicle when, pointing to the empty spot, he says that if the zombies try to get on the truck, we'll cut them down using the chainsaw through this way. Up on the roof, the police officer writes a note to the guy living in the nearby gun shop, telling him that in a few days, they will be leaving from here, and they'll take him along with them. Hearing this, the guy named Andy feels happy but tells the officer that he can't stay here anymore because he's completely out of food. Seeing this, the officer wants to help Andy, but now they had no idea how to get food to Andy, when the officer suddenly spots the dog they had caught a few days ago. Seeing the dog sparks an idea in the officer's mind, and now he's planning to use the dog to deliver food to Andy. So, they tie the food to the dog and send it towards Andy. As soon as the dog enters the middle of the zombies, Andy blows his whistle to call it over. The dog quickly runs straight through a bunch of zombies, and slips inside the small door of the gun shop. Everyone watches this happen in amazement. Everyone gets pretty happy. But then, a zombie sneaks in through that tiny door, the same one the dog slipped through. Before they know it, more zombies start pouring into the gun shop and kill Andy. They hear Andy's screams over the walkie-talkies, and everyone gets really upset about his death. Now everyone realizes they've got to get out of there fast. Otherwise, those zombies will find another little way in and kill them too. So they all decide to head down to the basement first. They'd go to the basement, grab the weapons, get in the car, and drive off from there. After that, they all reach the basement door and leave one of their guys there, telling him, "We're going to grab some guns. Once we're back with them, you open the door for us." Then they move ahead to the spot with the weapons, and each person grabs as many guns as they can carry. Once they've got a bunch of weapons and are heading back, zombies start chasing after them. Now, to save themselves from those zombies, these people start running. And while running, they reach the basement door. They quickly tell their friend to open the door, but their friend had already run away. And now they were seriously stuck, because thousands of zombies were coming right behind them. They could see their death right in front of their eyes. Just then, Anna shows up, opens the door for them, and saves their lives. After that, they all rush inside. But before they could shut the door again, the zombies reached them, and without closing the door, they started heading to the upper floor. Thousands of zombies were chasing them, and they ran to their other teammates, telling them they needed to get to the modified vehicles. Then they got into the elevator, went down to the ground floor, and rushed to the modified vehicles. They quickly jumped into the cars because staying there any longer would have been like inviting death. So they hurried to, they start the car and begin to get out of here. But as soon as they come out of the main gate, they catch their breath seeing the scene outside. Because there were thousands of zombies standing out there, but they don't stop and keep moving forward. However, because there are so many zombies, their cars can't move ahead, and they get stuck right in the middle of the zombies. Still, the zombies can't harm them at all because they've secured their cars from all sides, and whoever tries to climb onto their car. So these guys would cut it in half with a chainsaw, but they couldn't hang around here much longer. That's when CJ climbs up on the car roof, grabs a big cylinder, and throws it into the crowd of zombies. One zombie picks it up and CJ takes a shot at the cylinder, causing a huge explosion that burns a bunch of zombies to ash. This also clears a path for them to move forward. After that, they start driving their vehicles ahead again, facing off against the horde of zombies. They start to get far ahead. But just then, a zombie jumps onto the truck the police officer is driving. An old man is about to kill the zombie with his machete when the officer notices the road ahead is blocked. So he tries to steer the truck to the other side. But because the truck is moving too fast, it suddenly flips over. In the chaos, the old man accidentally hits his own partner with the machete, and because of the truck flipping, he loses his balance and falls too. Chain died instantly. Now when CJ sees his friend's truck flipped over, he quickly tells Michael to stop the vehicle because he doesn't want to leave his friends to die. In the overturned vehicle, there's police officer Anna and another survivor. But this survivor is super selfish. He leaves his two trapped friends behind in the truck and gets out fast. Just as he's about to leave, a zombie jumps on him from above and kills him. A little later, CJ and the others reach the overturned truck, and the police officer and Anna quickly get out of the vehicle. Everyone starts rushing towards the other truck. But then, a bunch of zombies start chasing them. Most of the group makes it to the truck, but Anna, injured, is left behind and tries to run to the truck. Just as she's about to climb in, some zombies grab her. That's when CJ and Michael team up and pull Anna away from the zombies. They hop into the truck. After that, they speed away, putting a good distance between themselves and the zombies. After a while, they reach the seaside. There, they park the truck by the shore, get out, and start looking for a boat. But soon, a big horde of zombies rushes toward them again. CJ tells the others to go ahead while he stays back, shooting at the zombies to hold them off. He manages to kill quite a few zombies during this. But the zombies, there are way too many of them. Because of that, he can't hold off the zombies for long. and thousands of zombies attack CJ. But CJ still doesn't give up. He keeps fighting the zombies until his last breath. In the end, when CJ realizes there's no way out, he shoots a big cylinder nearby, causing a massive blast. By sacrificing himself, he takes out a ton of zombies to save his friends. Meanwhile, the others find a boat and quickly start tying up the ropes. They hop into the boat and are just about to leave when Michael suddenly refuses to go with them. Hearing this, Anna asks Michael why he's not coming along. Michael shows Anna his hand and says that when he was saving her from the zombies and getting her into the truck, a zombie bit him, so he can't go with them now, because he might become a danger to them. Everyone gets pretty upset hearing this, and reluctantly, they leave Michael behind and head out in the boat. They walk away. Michael stands by the seaside, watching them disappear into the distance. Suddenly, he notices some zombies heading his way. Seeing this, Michael thinks it's better to kill himself than become a zombie, and he shoots himself with a gun. Meanwhile, the rest of the survivors move forward into the sea, heading toward an island up ahead where there are no zombies. And with that, the story ends. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the video. Sure thing.